Okay, welcome to day 5, quadrilaterals. So today we're going to be looking at shapes and just writing all the possible names we could have for that shape. And so if you look here at the bottom, you'll see the names. We've got parallelogram, quadrilateral, rectangle, rhombus, square, and trapezoid. So our first shape here, well, I have 4 right angles and 2 sets of parallel sides. So I know that is one of the things that is a rectangle. And then it also, because remember rectangles, well, we know it has 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. So we know it's also a quadrilateral. And we know it's not a rhombus because it doesn't have equal sides, or a square. And we know it's got 2 sets of parallel sides, so it's not a trapezoid. The other thing it is a parallelogram. And then over here, this shape has, these sides are equal, these sides are equal, this side and this side are parallel, this side and this side. So we have 2 sets of parallel sides, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. So there's only 2 things it could be. Well, it's a parallelogram. That's the number 1 thing it is. That's the most specific name I could give it. And then the other thing I could call it would be a quadrilateral. So if it's got 4 sides, which I'm guessing that all these shapes do, it's always going to be a quadrilateral. Okay, so let's come to the next slide. Okay, so this one, looks like I made a mistake on this one. I'm going to take this off, and I'll fix that on your slide. But this could be 2 things. Oh, wait, no, maybe I take that back. This is, I'm going to undo that. Sorry. Because even though it looks like this could be a trapezoid, I'm noticing that I think these sides are definitely going to touch, right? When you think about a trapezoid, the lines can never touch. And if I was going to draw a line here, eventually somewhere in infinity, and this line here, you could see that eventually those 2 lines, if I drew them out long enough, would meet. So, and the same thing with this side here and this side here. So eventually those 2 sides would come together. So it's not a trapezoid because it doesn't have any parallel sides. So the only thing this can be is a quadrilateral. It's got 4 sides. This shape here, all sides are equal, and this side are parallel, and this side are parallel. So that is yes, you got it, a rhombus. But remember, if it's a rhombus, it means it's also a parallelogram. And a parallelogram is also a quadrilateral. Okay, last slide. So now here we go. We've got our 4 sides all equal, 4 right angles. So we know the number 1 name, if I had to make the most specific name for this is a square. But remember, if it's a square, it's also a rhombus, because a rhombus also has 4 equal sides and 2 sets of parallel sides. And if it's a square and a rhombus, it is, and the square not only is a rhombus, it's also a rectangle, because in order to be a rectangle, it needs 4 right angles, and this has 1, 2, 3, 4 right angles. Rectangle. And if it's a rhombus and a rectangle, it's also a parallelogram. And finally, if it's a parallelogram, it's also a quadrilateral because it has 4 sides. Okay. Okay. Then we have our last shape here. We've got this side and this side are going to touch, but this top and this top will never touch. They're parallel. So we call that a trapezoid. Oops. It has one set of parallel lines. And trapezoids also have 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. So trapezoids are also quadrilaterals. Okay, and then our last side here is classifying quadrilaterals. So we're going to look at them and we're going to say true or false. So if it's true, we'll move the circle to true. If it's false, we'll move it to false. So figures B, D, and E are the only parallelograms shown. B, D, and E. Well, so that means we should look at, well, I know that A is a rectangle, and I know rectangles are also parallelograms. So I can say that that is false. Figure C is the only trapezoid shown. Well, I'm not seeing A is a rectangle, B is a square, D. So, yes, that is true. It's the only trapezoid that I can see. Figures A, B, and D can be classified as rhombuses. Remember, well, a rhombus has to have 4 equal sides. So D has 4 equal sides and B has 4 equal sides, but does A have 4 equal sides? No, so that is false. B and D can be classified as squares. Well, they both have 4 equal sides, but in order to be a square, we need 4 right angles. B has 4 right angles, but D does not. So that is also false. Figures A and B can be classified as rectangles. Well, in order to be a rectangle, it needs 4 right angles. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 sets of parallel sides. Well, B has 4 right angles and 2 sets of parallel sides. So that is true. They are both rectangles. Okay, so there you go. That's our day 5 of quadrilaterals. See you next week.